Mula po dito sa lungsod ng San Juan, nagpapatuloy ang second round of eliminations ng men's basketball tournament ng season 94 ng NCAA as we return to the Phil Oil Flying V Center para sa pagsisimula ng huling 2 linggo ng elimination round. And after seeing the Letran Knights prevail over the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Snags, mapapanood natin ang University of Perpetual Health System Dalta na harap naman kontra sa Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. Ito po yung napapanood ng live sa S&A Liga sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo sa pamamagitan ng The Filipino Channel, sports.abs-cbn.com at syempre via YouTube sa ABS-CBN Sports Channel. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, kasama ang Strength and Conditioning Coach ng PSC, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
Magandang hapon, partner. At process of elimination na nga tayo. Huling 2 linggo, makikita na natin kung sino ang papasok sa ating Final Four.
At ngayong araw, Coach Hammer, itong University of Perpetual susubukan na i-match ang kanilang 6-game winning streak na huli nilang nagawa noong season 92 nung naglalaro pa si Bright Acueti at si Prince Eze sa isang kupunan.
Anton, napaka-importante nitong huling 3 laro ng University of Perpetual Health dahil yan ang magdidictate kung anong magiging itsura na ating Final Four. They get all those 3 wins, automatically papasok sila. But if they drop 2 and the Blazers at least get the final 3 wins sa kanilang schedule, meron pa silang pag-asa na magkaroon ng playoff para dyan sa number 4 spot. Makikita natin ang Letran Knights seemingly secured at that number 3 position with their win kanina against the Golden Stags.
Sinabi mo nga, huling 3 laro ng Perpetual, napaka-importante. Ang nasa schedule nila, EAC today, and then Letran, and then the 2-time defending champion Sunbury University. Napakabigat ng schedule ng Perpetual, kaya hindi sila pwedeng magpa-petiks-petiks dito sa dulo ng ating elimination round. And we take a look at what happened nung round 1 kontra sa EAC. It was a close game. Hindi pwede yung ganitong klase mga laban, Coach Hammer, kung gusto rin lang makabalik sa Final Four.
At makikita natin, dikit ang laban, karamihan ng panalo. Malimit na nakukuha ng University of Perpetual Health System Dalta. Yung mga panalo at the end of games. Edgar Charcos, 22 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. Kontra kay Maui Cruz, 18 puntos, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. Aantabayan na natin if Maui Cruz is healthy enough or will CJ Cadwa at least perform at a very high level na ginagawa niya. Pero, of course, Edgar Charcos with his new haircut, ang ganda rin ng inilalaro para kay Coach Frankie Lim.
Hindi pa natatalo ang Perpetual mula nung bumalik si Edgar Charcos sa kanilang lineup as we take a look at Prince Eze, MVP candidate. This could be the year that Prince Eze finally collects the biggest trophy of his collegiate career, at maganda ang pinakita ni Prince Eze sa kanilang huling laban. 25 points, 23 rebounds sa overtime win ng Perpetual kontra sa Baste.
Points in the paint yung naging laban doon, Anton. 38 points para sa University of Perpetual Health. 28 lang para dito sa San Sebastian. Prince Eze, the collector, number 2 in scoring, number 1 in rebounding, number 2 in offensive rebounds, number 1 in shot blocks. Kulang na lang nga, maging Gio Halalon din, ipag-drive ng pass itong University of Perpetual Health. Pero yung mga numero na yan will be for naught kung hindi sila papasok sa Final Four. Kaya napaka-importante nitong 3 paparating na laro para sa Perpetual Health Altas.
Prince Eze is one of 4 graduating players sa Perpetual along with Rom Mangalino, Pasha at syempre ang kanilang kapitan na si AJ Coronel. Itong mamang to sa kabilang panig na si Hamadu Lamino, the big HL, still has 1 more year of eligibility after this, Coach Hammer.
And it seems like forever para dito kay Hamadu Lamino, and he has been improving the past few years. HL is number 2 in rebounding. Kanina, itong si Prince Eze averaging 17 a game, 10.1 naman itong si Hamadu Lamino. His numbers against the Mapua University Cardinals, 21 big points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist. Yun yung talagang hinahanap sa kanya ngayon, mag-produce pa ng mas mataas na numero dahil they are really playing with a depleted lineup.
2 puntos lang ang naging lamang ng Perpetual sa dulo ng kanilang first round matchup. So, yun yung goal ng EAC na makasungkit ng isang panalo kontra sa Altas at ma-stop yung kanilang 5-game winning streak. Alright, para mabuo ang ating broadcast team, pakinggan natin ngayon ang ating courtside reporter na si Miss Angelique Manto.
Hi Anton! Hi Coach Hammer! Alam nyo, sobrang excited na yung mga kasama ko ditong nanonood at sana excited din ang mga kapamilya natin na nanonood or nakaabang dyan sa ating Twitter world. Kaya naman, let's start our conversation and use the hashtag NCAA Season 94 and hashtag Galing NCAA. Para naman sa mga wala dito sa San Juan Arena, pwede po kayo manood via our live stream sa sports.abs-cbn.com/livestreams-ncaa or through our YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe and watch through youtube.com/abs-cbn sports. Ipapakita rin po namin yung mga social media handles namin if ever you want to ask anything or if ever you want to say something, and hopefully ma-flash namin yan later during the game. So I'll see you again later, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Angelique, at siguradong maraming magte-tweet sa'yo. Alam na nila
automatic. Automatic.
Ayan, so kung meron kayong mga tanong para kay Angelique o kaya kay Coach Hammer, just tweet away. Subukan natin ipatrend ang hashtag NCAA Season 94. Simulan na natin ito. It is EAC versus Perpetual in our second game on this Tuesday of NCAA Season 94 basketball.
Edgar Charcos, point guard. Christoph Jimenez, shooting guard.
Eze Prince, center.
Romel Mangalino, forward.
AJ Coronel, shooting guard.
CJ Kadua, point guard.
Jerome Garcia, shooting guard.
JP Maguliano, forward.
Renzo Tampok, forward. Amamadu Laminu, center.
Inyo pong napapanood ng aming live coverage ng NCAA Season 94 banggaan sa pagitan ng University of Perpetual of System Delta at ng Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. You see the starting five of Coach Frankie Lim and Christoph Jimenez, who's a very aggressive shooting guard, will be starting for the second time ngayong season. At ito naman ang mga mahuhuna sa kupunan ni Coach Ariel Season.
And this has been the consistent starters for the EAC Generals. Pero Christoph Jimenez, surprise package para kay Coach Frankie Lim.
At sila naman po ang magiging officials ng laban na to, Bautista Herrera and De Dios. Jerome Garcia, one of two graduating players para sa EAC along with Rustan Bugarin, will be starting in this game.
Pero sigurado ko, he will not leave anything in the chamber. Talking about Jay Gars, he will go out swinging dito sa kanyang NCAA career.
Alam mo, nakakalungkot, ano? Because this is the second to the last game of Jay Gars, one of our top scorers dito sa NCAA. But that's how the collegiate game is. Players will graduate and move on to the next chapter of their lives.
Exactly.
And this is a familiar play of Coach Frankie Lim to start off the game. And that time, si AJ Coronel ang pumapout mula sa screen.
And a solid pin down screen para dito kay Prince Eze. Sa laki niya, nalibre talaga to si AJ Coronel.
Maguliano, inaatake ang depensa ni Charcos. Just using his size. Itong si JP Maguliano.
And the salutatorian also scoring. Ang ganda ng handles nitong batang to. Really a building block for Coach Ariel Season. Sila ni Maui Cruz ang makikita natin in the future for this EAC Generals team.
Kay Jimenez, binaba ang bola kay Prince Eze. Nadepensa ni Tampok at ni Hamado Lamino, pero nakalibre si Rome Mangalino.
And one of the players that I like watching, maganda na bigyan siya ng playing time this year. Very active and live body itong si Rome Mangalino.
Oh, in-interview mo siya, di ba? Sa DZMM kasama si Tito Vito.
Magandang kwentuhan. Kasi pati siya nagulat dun sa playing time na nakukuha niya. At nire-reward naman niya si Coach Frankie na yung mga screens niya, pagkakataon makakuha ng mga garbage points, nandoon.
Edgar Charcos umatake. Binigay dito kay Mangalino. Mangalino could not finish with the left hand. Bola napunta kay Jerome Garcia. Eto na si Jay Gars. Pinangga ang depensa. Jimenez nabitawan ang bola. Jay Gars. The ball will stay with the AC as a whistle was blown.
May P2 dun sa baseline referee natin. I think there was a... na outside lang.
Amado Lamino, binigay ang bola dito kay CJ Cadwa na agawan ni Jimenez, and Kite Jimenez will finish with the left hand.
And the type of player that Coach Frankie likes, very active and tough. Totally reflects the way that he plays. Maganda rin nabigyan ng pagkakataon to.
Coronel. Lob pass para kay Mangalino at binangga nitong si Maguliano.
And great run out there by Rome Mangalino. Tumatakbo lang sa gitna, and an even better catch here. Ano, ubusan ng spasyo at may contact sa baba si JP Maguliano.
First team foul for the Generals with 19 seconds on a shot clock.
7-2 ang ating talaan, pabor sa Perpetual na hinahanap ang kanilang ika-6 na sunod na panalo ngayong araw.
At Anton, ito rin si Renz Gonzalez for the past 2 games ng EAC Generals. Check that the past 3 games, he has been getting a lot of playing time, and he gained the trust nito ni Coach Ariel Sison. Even on endgame situations, siya yung ginagamit ngayon.
Garcia in and out. Eze comes up with the board.
And that's one of the very few times that you would see itong si Hamadu Lamino being outmuscled sa ilalim.
Tampok, pinasa sa loob. Maguliano is able to score over Eze.
At itong tubong Isabela na to. Ang ganda ng finishing niya, ang ganda ng touch niya around the basket. Every time he gets to the paint, yung court sense niya.
Lalo na pag may 6'11 na Prince Eze doon. Kailangan
Tsaka
mabitawan
hirap
yung bola agad.
Yung mga quick dip and dunks na gano'n, yung mga dinky shots, kailangan talaga na-shoot yun eh. At maganda yung action dito ni HL at saka ni The Collector sa ilalim. Talagang giving contact to each other. Nothing dirty, it's just physical.
Jagar, supalpal ni Prince Eze.
That was a solid screen na tinanggap nito ni Jimenez. At hindi po maliit tong si Jimenez. Hindi siya ganun katangkad, but he is built like a rock.
O, sinabi nga ng ating kasamang si Ren Ritualo, agresibo daw to, lalo na nung pre-season. Yun nga lang, na-injure.
Pero ngayon, maganda na bigyan siya ng pagkakataon. Mas lumalim ngayon yung rotation on the wings neto ni Coach Frankie Lim.
Mangalino, binalik ang bola kay Jimenez. Jimenez, handoff para kay Coronel. Coronel. Mangalino, hop step sa loob at may bangkahan sa ilalim. Ito nga yung sinabi mo, may action na nangyayari.
May contact.
Sa pagitan ni Eze.
But that's where they're supposed to do. That's why they're there. To be enforcers. Ito, kanina pa nagtutulungan itong dalawang mama na to. Ganda nung action natin. It's the contact inside the paint. At mabuti na rin na tinawagan ng ating mga referees para at least may warning yung dalawang players to not be that physical.
Jimenez had to let it go. Pero naubusan na ng oras sa shot clock ang Perpetual.
And as the season progressed, Anton, itong EAC Generals found their rhythm defensively. Hindi lang sila talaga makakonvert on the offensive side of the basketball, especially nung ginamit na nila ng mas madalas si Maguliano, si Bautista, at itong si Lamino nagsabay, nakakapag-jump switch sila eh.
Amado Lamino shooting over Eze. Short, Jimenez comes up with a board. Jimenez pinasa kay Mangalino. Mangalino could not catch up to that basketball. Timeout Perpetual. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 94 hatid sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports.
Mga kapamilya, nakatutok pa rin kayo dito sa NCAA Season 94 on SNA. Anton and Coach Hammer, the last time these two teams faced ay sa home court ng EAC Generals, and with the Generals not being able to bring home the win during that game with their school watching, and they made a pact na kailangan daw nilang bawian itong Perpetual Altas. The team is now down to their last 2 games for the season, kaya naman it's all about bringing home the wins that their school deserves. Kaya ang paghahanda sa kabilang panig, 0 doubt and 0 conscience. Ito ang punto ng pregame video ng Perpetual Altas for this game. Sabi nga ni Coach Frankie, it's hard to play with a team who has nothing to lose. Kaya ang pili ni Coach Frankie, Lion mode o attack mode ang mga ito, and their inspiration, they're taking all the cues from Russell Westbrook and bringing their maximum effort for this game. Anton and Coach Hammer?
Why not?
Bakit hindi? Akala ko kay Deadpool maximum effort kasi.
De, pero sinabi nga ni Angelique sa kanyang report, Lion effort. So, Coach Frankie may be in a different university now, but you can't take out the Red Lion in him.
Of course. And well, it's a testament on the culture that he wants to build here in the University of Perpetual Health System Delta. He has won numerous championships with San Beda University, but it's a new chapter in his coaching career. And lagi ko ang sinasabi to, Anton, whoever talks to me about Coach Frankie, he has done the most with the least when it comes to terms of talent dito sa ating liga, dahil nobody expected the Perpetual Health Altas to surprise and really perform at this optimum level.
4 championships in 5 years for Coach Frankie Lim, from 2008 to 2007 to 2011. Eze. Oh! Pass was too low for Prince. Eto na si Garcia. Garcia no-look pass. And Gonzalez will finish para sa EAC. Charcos, binigay ang bola dito kay Mangalino. Mangalino, hinandoff kay Coronel. At may foul na naman na tinawag.
Now being too aggressive to si HL. Well, you can play hard defense naman if you just make the first contact. Pero ito nakahawak kasi siya Every time that you're grabbing somebody's jersey and impeding them from moving, that would be an automatic foul. This is not the Pro League. Sa Pro Leagues, pababayaan pa nila yung contact. But every time you use your arm bar, tatawagan ka ng foul dyan.
At bagamat meron na siyang 2 foul, nag-thumbs up siya kay Coach Ariel Season na okay pa siya. At wag daw siya isap. Kasi isasap na dapat itong si Hamado Lamino
Number 7, Renzo Tampok, that is second.
I think this is a landing spot foul. Yung kay Renzo Tampok.
Silipin natin sa replay.
Pag-close out niya, walang enough space to land tong si Imaurin.
Yeah, Aurin landed awkwardly there.
Literos keep Aurin plus 1 possession.
One of the revelations para dito sa University of Perpetual Health, itong si Kim Aurin. All-around player, can defend multiple positions, plays bigger than his size, and very, very athletic. Remember, he is a transferee from the Jose Rizal University.
Tsaka baka i-cover mo din to in the future. Who knows? Kasi tiga Bacoor Cavite to.
Ay, automatic. Kasama ni the striker.
Oo.
Pero alam mo, Anton, yun nga, yung mga pagkakataon for players, minsan hindi mo makukuha sa isang school, but once you transfer and you find the right system and the right coach, mama-maximize yung talents mo.
Aurin. Coronel. Jello Razon, pinasok na ni Coach Frankie Lim. Razon, aatake. Oh! Jello Razon with a wraparound!
Ay, yun ang larong Las Piñas. Dahil si Razon, naglaro yan sa Altalets. Nakita mo yung wrap around, clutch layup, splitting the defenders.
At natapik ni Ese ang bola. It is an interception. But a counter steal by Juju Bautista. Gonzalez, binigay dito kay Amado Lamino. Garcia, iikot. Ilalabas ang bola. HL with a jumper. Amado Lamino gets the bucket.
And finally, that's his first field goal of the ball game. Galing pa sa malayo yung tira na yun.
At may moving screen na tinawag dito kay Kim Aurin.
That was an easy call dahil gumalaw na agad itong si Edgar Chargers. Pero tignan muna natin itong wrap around, splitting the defenders, going under the arm. So nice. Kailangan makita natin sa Panton.
Jen Lorazon, the 19-year-old rookie from the Altalets basketball program, now making waves as a member of the Perpetual Altas in the NCAA. Edgar Charcos, a huge pickup para dito kay Coach Frankie Lim. This guy from Carlota City, Negros Occidental. A transferee from the University of the East where he played 3 years under Coach Derek Pomaren. So meron pang isang taon ng eligibility itong si Edgar Charcos.
Marami pang pasasakitin ng ulo na coach itong si Edgar Charcos. Dahil every time na nandyan siya, iba yung threat na nabibigay niya sa kanyang koponan. And hindi lang yung pag-score, Anton, yung decision-making. Yun yung pinaka-importante.
Luke Sese, that is first. That is the 14th foul for the Altas. 14 on the shot clock.
Luke Sese ng Red Cups, pinasok na ni Coach Frankie Lim dito. Bihira natin makita itong si Luke.
Pero nung nagsimula din kasi yung season, Anton, Luke was nursing an ankle injury. So ngayon pa lang, kanya nakaka-recover, nakakakuha ng timing and all that.
Wasn't he one of the guys that you interviewed also on DCMM?
Si Luke, si Rome, si Anton Tamayo, and itong si Luke Sese, and Coach Frankie, of course. And Prince Eze. Ito maganda yung kwento. Kasi Coach Frankie nakakwentuhan ko after their last game. Ang sabi niya sa atin, hindi raw niya alam bakit ganito naglalaro si Prince Eze. Dahil sinasabi nga ng kanyang mga kakampi, kahit last year, hindi ganito maglaro. Ito si Prince Eze.
Collecting his first dunk of the game. Prince Eze.
Alam mo, Anton, I hate to use this term, pero yan ang larong import. Ganyan maglaro ang import talaga.
Jay Gars missing on that three. I had the conversation with Prince Eze before this game and I asked him about the NBA dahil malapit na magsimula ang NBA season. I asked him who's going to win this year's season. He said Golden State at ang idol niya doon si Kevin Durant. And he even asked me, who do you think my idol is? And I said, KD? Yes.
That's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy si Prince Eze. Very tough competitor. And his game grew leaps and bounds talaga this year. And we would like to see what would be the next phase for his career after playing out his final year here with University of Perpetual Health Altas.
Oh, but he's battling right now with the big HL, Amado Lamino, na meron ng 6 na puntos, Coach Hammer.
2 minutes.
You know, lengthwise, I think Amado is the best matchup against Prince. In terms of the length, because Mike Harry's not as long as Prince. Donald is not as long as Prince.
Ang nagiging problema kasi ni Donald Tanco at kay Mike Harry Suso kay Prince Eze, isa lang yung term na ginagamit sa larong kalye, nalulunod sila pagka nakakapunta sila sa mga post-up. Well, kahit sino naman siguro, if 6'11 yung nasa harapan mo, yun yung mangyayari.
Samantala, nakalusot na naman si Maguliano sa depensa ni Prince Eze.
Pero ito walang katakot-takot. Eh kung sila PO1 yung mga kasama niya, mga kuya niya, talagang yun lang ituturo dyan.
Charcos, hinahanap si Eze. Eze gusto makabawi dito kay Hamado Lamino. Sese missing on that 3. Ito na si Juju Bautista. Bautista, behind the back dribble. Linabas ang bola. Maguliano, aatake. Triple on the way! Basket is good for Jetro Mendoza.
Sabay kung pangalan mo, Jetro, kailangan yung honor it. Asintado ka dapat para si Jetro Dionisio. Ganda nung kick out sa kanya. And that shot was in rhythm. That's why he made that 3-point shot.
Di pumasok ang tres nitong si Kim Aurid. Kadwa. Binigay ang bola dito kay Maguliano. Bautista missing on that wild jumper. Aurid, ginamit ang screen ni Eze. Sese, umikot, aatake. Kim Aurid with a finish.
Nakikita mo, Anton, dito sa lineup na to ni Coach Frankie Lim, this is by far his 3 best decision makers. Edgar Charcos, Kim Aurid, at itong si Jello Razon. Every time yung mga end-of-game situations nandoon sila, they would most probably find the best available shot.
Razon, binangga si Kadwa. Jello Razon. Will that be a shooting foul?
Oo, dahil penalty na nga itong dalawang koponan natin ngayon, Anton. Pero, tignan mo ito, Anton. Luke Sese is a freshman, but the great read on the backdoor by Kim Aurid. Basic basketball dahil he caught the guys rotating and napping. Walang helper.
And this is just the 5th appearance of Luke Sese dito sa NCAA Season 94. Razon, unang free throw na ipasok niya. Two for 2 on that trip to the line para kay Jello Razon, as we saw last year's starting point guard Keith Pido. And that's great D by Kim Aurid and Edgar Charcos. First play ng Perpetual is usually that screen, that closed door elevator. Then of course, starting today for the second time dito sa Season 94, Kit Jimenez. And then the wraparound play by Jello Razon, the 19-year-old going to work. And of course, the collector slamming it down for the Perpetual Altas. Pero EAC continuing to fire those guns and letting the Altas know that it will not be easy, just like their first round matchup. 19 para sa Perpetual, 17 para sa EAC. Magbabalik po ang Season 94 ng NCAA. And yung pong napapanood ang aming live coverage ng NCAA Season 94. Anton Rojas alongside Martin Antonio. And of course, we've got Angelique Manto at courtside. Six out of the 8 players na pinasok ni Coach Frankie Lim ay nakascore para sa Perpetual. Pero sa pagsisimula ng quarter na ito, nakuha na ng EAC ang lamang.
Jetro Mendoza, pangalawang 3-point shot na dito sa laro. And great start of the quarter na set play yung itinakbo nila.
Mendoza atake. At traveling ang tinawag dito kay Mendoza.
At isa pa to si Mendoza at Corilla doon sa pinagkakatiwalaan ni Coach Ariel Season. Yan yung mga rotation guys niya. Nakita natin nung sa back-to-back wins nila, they really stepped up off the bench.
Aurin, ginamit ang screen ni Eze. Aurin, linabas sa bola. Tonton Peralta for 3. Cadwa comes up with the board. Ito na si CJ Cadwa. Cross-court pass. Mendoza magpapakawala ng 3. Hindi pa siya tapos. He is on fire.
And how about that cross-court pass by CJ Cadwa on the break?
Alright, let's go now to Angelique Manto.
Full 45 minutes nga ang nilaro nitong si Prince Eze in their last game, and asking him if he felt any kind of fatigue during that game. Sabi nga niya, wala na daw siyang time maramdaman ang pagod. With the pace that my team is going, I have no time to take a break. Pinatotohanan naman to ni Coach Frankie when he proudly said that his minutes last game was already a show of his commitment. Kwento niya, when he first met Prince, the first thing he asked from him was to commit himself. On top of the season, Coach Frankie said Eze should be performing or putting out MVP numbers because he is giving him MVP minutes. Fast forward to now, and that's exactly what we are seeing from the Collector. Anton and Coach Hammer?
The Collector logging in 45 minutes.
Just another day in the office. Pero kanina may 13-4 run, make it 13-6 run para dito sa EAC Generals, powered by 3 3-point shots neta ni Jetro Mendoza.
Well, we know the Instagram handle of Prince Eze is The Collector. And I asked him, what does he collect? And he just smiled and said, I collect good things.
And exactly, good things are the wins that he has been collecting the past few games. Sabi nga natin, 6-game winning streak para dito. 5-game winning streak rather para sa Altas.
Eze wanting a foul there.
And I like how the officials are calling this. They're letting the big boys play underneath.
Amado Lamino, reverse layup against Eze. What a move by the big HL.
And HL taking the challenge by the horns. Getting a pump fake, dinukot sa kabila. Wala nang nagawa si Prince Eze.
Cuevas, binigay dito kay Kim Aurin. Inaatrasan si Diego. What a move by Aurin. Sumabit si Diego.
And that's the advantage of Kim Aurin. He can play back to the basket. Nakita mo yung footwork, make one contact. He took a drop step. And kinuha lang yung contact eh. Pinasabit yung balikan neto ni Jeric Diego.
When Eze is guarding Hamado Lamino, it's like he's seeing a smaller version of himself in terms of the way they shoot the jumpers and the make of their bodies.
Pero itong si HL is quicker, lighter on his feet. Kaya nakikita natin medyo mas maliksi kumilos laterally. Prince Eze, you can challenge vertically. Especially when he is planted underneath. Ang hirap ng umiskor dyan.
Amado Lamino. Spinning baseline. Oh! Nauna yung paa.
I told you, light on his feet. Si Hamado Lamino because he played soccer. Most probably a goalie. If you're that size and you're not a goalie, you're doing something not right.
Akweti was a goalkeeper.
That's a big goalkeeper.
That's why he switched. Eze. Oh, 3-second violation para kay Prince Eze.
A great defense there by Hamado Lamino. Getting into the nerves neto ni Prince Eze. After a basket, gusto niya agad bumuelo.
Amado Lamino shoots over Eze. Diego, offensive rebound. Diego called for traveling.
The basket traveling.
Both feet not working para kay Jeric Diego. Yun yung pinakamahirap, Anton, especially if you get an offensive rebound. Madalas, kahit ako, ano ako dito, guilty. Gusto mong madaliin yung tira, lalo na pagka na-depensahan ka. Gusto mong create ng galaw agad, hindi pa nakakaset yung paa mo.
Aurin. Titira mula sa labas. Kim Aurin knocks it down.
How about that stack screen? Prince Eze, pagka-screen, nag-dive agad, attracting the help defender. Wala nang nakarecover kay Kim Aurin.
Lamang na naman ang Perpetual. Juju Bautista from Chula Vista, California. Muntik na siyang maglaro para sa EAC back in 2015, kaya lang hindi natuloy yung kanyang pagpasok sa kupunan ni Coach Andy de Guzman. Kaya pumunta siya ng Cebu at naglaro para sa Southwestern University, averaging 14 points per game and 12 rebounds per game. Pagkatapos ng FEU, interesado yung Adamson at FEU, hindi natuloy, bumalik siya sa EAC, Coach Hammer.
At magandang kinalabasan din. Ngayon, inaatasan siya na maging energy guy off the bench, the extra possession guy para dito kay Coach Ariel Sison.
Coronel comes up with a rebound. Coronel, binigay dito kay Aurin. Aurin. Cuevas, airball. Balik ang bola dito sa mga general. Gonzalez tumatakbo. Gonzalez. Hamado Lamino.
Almost overcooks that shot. Medyo napitawan. Gusto niyang isalpak eh.
10 points for Hamado Lamino. Eze, pinopostehan si Hamado Lamino. Eze, turnaround jumper. Hirap siya eh sa
defense.
haba nitong si Hamado Lamino.
At